Hey friends, Steve Guttenberg here, and I am the audiophiliac. Take a look. What do you think? What? Can you tell? Can you tell? What did I just eat? Did I just have a pistachio ice cream cone, a slice of pizza, or a salad? Really big salad. What do you think? Can you tell? The reason I'm asking this question is because audiophiles look at pictures of products, of amplifiers or speakers or cables or something, and they seem to know exactly what they sound like without ever even hearing the thing. This just blows my mind that they could be that good. I have to actually do work to figure out what something sounds like, and these people just look at a picture of a product that's all about making sound and they know what it sounds like. Now sometimes they think they know what it sounds like because they're familiar with that product, and yeah, I think it could be in the ballpark. That it's a good starting point to guess what something sounds like, because you know that if you know clipped speakers and you see there's a new clipped speaker, you'd have some idea of what it sounds like. But I do this for a living. I really do have to open the box and listen to it for a few hours at least, because I do write over 100 reviews a year. I'm not one of these guys that writes 3 reviews a month, a year or something. I do this all the time. So my reviews are quick, but I do spend a number of hours listening to something before I know what it sounds like. And you guys, some of you guys, maybe you should be the writer and I should just be the civilian here, because you guys know what it sounds like without even hearing it. But it's not just civilians. Many years ago, I wanted to review a zoo speaker, my first zoo review, and the editor of the magazine was unfamiliar with zoo. I said, check out the website. He looks at the website and he said, this can't possibly sound good. And I said, well, okay. And you know what? I kind of think you might not like the sound of it. But here's the difference between me, writer, and you, Mr. Editor. I've heard it. You haven't. And I think it's really, really interesting, and I want to write about it. And we're going back and forth on this for a while. And eventually he relents and he says, if you're so into it, write the review. And he eventually met those people from Zoo, and he really liked them, and it was it all ended well. At least he was open-minded enough to let me do it, even though he thought it was going to be a terrible sounding speaker. And I do say that I don't think he would actually like the sound of Zoo speakers. Maybe he's mellowed on that. You never know. But anyway, I get into this all the time with readers who I put up a picture on Instagram or Twitter or something, and they instantly come to a conclusion of a product. And sometimes it's like it's a new product from a new company, so they have no history there to make a judgment, and they automatically know what it sounds like. Oh, it's a ported speaker. The bass must be floppy, flabby and mushy and everything. Well, not necessarily. I would say that's a good starting point, but you sort of have to listen to it to know if that's actually true. But it's just jumping to conclusions based on little evidence, as opposed to someone, in this case, me, who has heard the product. It's not that I'm a genius or that I'm all-knowing about things audio. I'm far from it. And, my opinions about a product are not absolute. My opinions may change over time. And, of course, opinions about sound vary. But a lot of these cases, I have heard the product, and the people making comments haven't. It just kind of bugs me, in case you might not have picked up on that. Anyway, my name is Steve Guttenberg. If you will have opinions about things you've never heard, hey, tell me all about it in the comments section below. And you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. I would appreciate that. Like these videos, share them, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you again very soon.